Hi, my name is Jayne Johnson, and I am a community leader. My project is entitled Innocence Restored, Blue Skies Ahead. I'm here to discuss with you a growing trend in our community, in our nation, and here in Colorado. Kids are being smuggled, they're being sold into prostitution, as migrant workers, as domestics in restaurants, all for the sake of low income, increased income for other people. So what that means is that they might lure you in and say, here, take this job selling candy, and tell you that you'll get $1, $2 on every sucker you sell, whatever. But then in actuality, you will only get a quarter, maybe, if anything. So they're luring in kids that, they're looking for a quick job, or maybe they come from a low-income family, and they're using and exploiting those children. So here are some statistics for you. There were 3,600 sex trafficking reports in the U.S. in 2014. Now again, this is reported cases. So there's a lot of cases that go unreported because the victims are not looked at as victims, right? If you see somebody and they're in prostitution, you say, oh, they're bad people. Well, these kids are being groomed, unfortunately, at a very young age. They're going after kids 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. So by the time they get 16, 17, 18, they've been in this lifestyle for so long, it's like they're programmed. And that's what their traffickers do to them. And so then when they encounter law enforcement, when they go to school, they feel ashamed. And so they don't want to speak out. So there's a lot of people that don't even speak out about what they're doing. Also, in the Denver area alone, more than 250 children and teens have been rescued from rings in the last 3 years alone. So I'm giving you statistics from 2014. It is growing, unfortunately. It's a growing problem. So here are some systematic ways that the traffickers go after people. They frequent bus stops. They frequent malls. They frequent group homes or out in the community at your schools. Activities, social media, kids, pay attention. You might be friending somebody who's making a profile that's fake. You don't even know who they are. So this is a growing concern. And there's a plethora of sites out there that they use to lure their victims. Now here's the most troubling way that they go after you. They're now using other kids. They're using kids as classmates and older kids to recruit the younger kids. Oh, and they befriend you. And they say, let's go to these parties. Let's do this. Let's do that. Now they're your friend, right? When what they're doing is recruiting you for the trafficker. So this is a problem, and I hope that you all will join me in getting solutions.
So one thing I liked about your speech is that you were very organized and prepared, and you're a very confident speaker, and you had eye contact and interaction with the audience. But I don't have anything bad.
It's not bad. One thing, it's not bad. Just one thing you see next time.
Next time.
Oh.
What I really liked about your speech was how you, it kind of sounded like Law and Order to me. I like that show. So it was intriguing. And what I'd like to see next time might be not going back and forth kind of between topics. And I think it'll make it shorter because
Yeah. Thank you.
I thought it was very well researched. It was terrifying, startling, and informative. I think you have a very natural, engaging speaking ability. The one thing I would suggest is maybe citing some research according to this or that, so it's not just, because it almost sounds like a lot of urban legend. I'm sure it's true, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to believe what you're saying is true. So citing, the sources, I think would be helpful and would add credibility to what you're saying.
And just one last piece is that there was one thing I really liked is the subject matter, and how necessary it is, and something that I can tell that you're certainly connected to. What I'd like to see next time might be that you, in the kind of the stories, you were talking about candy, right? And like selling things when we were talking about sex trafficking. So I kind of disconnected from like understanding what that story was. And so just maybe one powerful story, and then at the back end, what are you, like just maybe 1, 2, or 3 things that you're doing now to address that?
Thank you.